Hey YouTube, here's Heiko the German again. Another day at the house remodel. This should be day 14 or so. Interior wise, nothing has changed. We had another drywaller come by, take a look, and then they all tell us that they are super busy. They have so much work and they can barely take this project on. But it looks like tomorrow there's going to be someone coming by. He's going to take a look and then tell us what it's going to take to get our interior drywalling done. We did lots of work on the exterior, and I'll flip the camera around and show you. We have siding. So the two different colors that you can see, the lighter color is old, the darker color is new siding. So that's the primer color. Here, let me show you the difference. Over here, my contractor friend Mark says this wasn't done by someone who knows what they were doing. They put all the joints in the same line and then just put a piece of trim over it. Yeah, it looks clean, but since the siding is part of the structure of the building and actually supports the shear strength of the building, you're supposed to stagger the joints and not put them all in one line. And then they used 1 3/4 crown staples, narrow crown staples, and you're supposed to nail siding so that it actually sticks to the studs and gives the building more strength. So those guys made a bunch of mistakes. We try to do better. So like I said, the dark colored ones are all the new siding that we bought. And then we use those joint strips that are made out of aluminum. They can be painted. They're also primed. And we staggered the joints. There's one, there's one, there's one. And we try to reuse as much old as possible because it is relatively new. It's in good shape. Only problem is that there were like a gazillion crown staples in there. And instead of trying to put them out or punch them out or pull them through the material, I just used my little cordless angle grinder with a cutoff wheel and just zipped off the ends. So the top section of the crown staples are still in there, but that's no problem. We nailed the thing completely. We still have to go through and nail a whole row of on each stud. We want to do that with a level so that it's all going to be straight. But at least the siding is on. Tomorrow I will be working on some flashing around the window openings and then gonna buy some new trim. Old trim is lying here on the ground, but I don't think we're gonna be reusing much, especially because there's so much caulking and again crown staples like crazy. So at least the outside is almost back together. Yeah, interior wise nothing has changed. So this is it for today. Tomorrow I will most likely just work on some flashing and some shopping. We need 30 sheets of drywall or sheetrock and all the material for the trim. And then we're done outside, besides paint, of course. I will do a slight modification here in our entrance. Up here is a header right above this the little deck here, the entrance. And instead of just trimming this header to make it look nice, they just slapped the old siding on and the new siding right over it. And each time they came down by, this is over an inch. Oh, here we go. Now you can see. So this old siding is hanging an inch down, and then the new siding was hanging an inch down. And you can imagine, the lower you bring this down, the less light you have coming in here. So I'm going to tear the old siding off as well. I already took the new siding off. And then I'm going to be rather trimming this header in and paint it white, or, we're probably also going to be removing this 1970s style rock veneer here. I don't know yet. Maybe we're just going to paint over it to make it brighter. But this looks like you're walking into like an ancient cave instead of going into our house. But yeah, so far so good. Now we're just gonna have to work on trim, and then the outside of our house is looking pretty presentable again. Alrighty guys, that is it for today. Again, please give me a thumbs up if you like it, and if you want to come back for more. Sooner or later we're going to be done with all this, and then hopefully go back to wrenching on motorcycles and VWs and boats and that kind of stuff. All right, hang in there guys. See you in the next one. Bye.